I'm currently working on paying off $64,257 worth of debt, and my husband has no idea. As much as I wanted to sit down and record this properly, I'm really not able to today. So here I am prepping dinner and telling you something I haven't really told anyone in my real life just yet. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I manage all of our finances, and I'm working on paying off all of our debt. I secretly want to pay off the $64,257 without my husband knowing. Car loans, student loans, the kind of debt, the kind that stacks up slowly. And then one day you wake up and you look at your total and your stomach drops. He knows we have debt, of course, but he just doesn't know that I'm on a mission to wipe it out, or that I've started this account, or that I'm documenting this whole thing online. So why am I doing this? A few years ago, before we had our son, my husband and I were taking a look at our finances and our debt to income and all that. We knew we wanted to start a family, so we really wanted to see where we were. And we did not like what we saw. And we knew we didn't want to bring a baby into this world with the balances we had over our head. We weren't behind on anything, all our bills were paid, but we were just treading water. Every month, same balances, same stress sitting on the back of my mind. Growing up, money and debt weren't really talked about. We weren't poor, but it felt like we were in survival mode most of the time. And I said that I didn't want to have that stress over my shoulders. But there I was, looking at our balances and carrying almost $100,000 worth of debt. I was too scared to even admit that or say it out loud. A big chunk of that was my student loans. I went to art school, graduated, and then realized pretty quickly that that wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. Instead, I fell in love with jiu-jitsu, fell in love with coaching, training, competing, all of it. And because of my husband, I've had the opportunity to move up in rank and pursue my passion, and now stay home with my son. He has given me so much time and support and patience and encouragement over the 15, almost 16 years that we've been together now. He carries most of the weight financially right now, and I want to help in any way that I can. And he is commission-based as well, so learning how to budget with an income that changes pretty much every month has been a challenge of its own. That took us a while to figure out, but I can talk more about that another time. So yeah, we saw our total debt, and we decided to be more intentional with how we were living our life. We got all of our credit cards paid off, any personal loans that we had, anybody that we owed money to, everybody got paid off. Now we have our car loan, our student loans, and our mortgage that isn't included in the total balance yet. Something shifted in me recently, and I decided that I want to tackle the rest of the debt on my own as much as possible, as much as I can on my own, using side hustles, extra income, every extra dollar that I can scrape together. I haven't told my husband because I want to surprise him. He worries so much about our financial future and where we are, but he also cares so much about me being able to stay home and raise our son. I want to be able to surprise him. I want to be able to show him a zero balance and watch his face as he realizes that that financial weight has been lifted off his shoulders. That's my motivation. We talk about it all the time, the future that we want for our family, being able to help our parents so that they don't have to work as hard. That's what I'm working towards. I want to help us get there as fast as possible without it all being on his shoulders. Here's where I'm starting. Our car loan is at $7,602. That's my number one goal right now. I want to get that paid off by the end of the year, and before he notices that I'm doing this. Then we'll go ahead and tackle the student loans. I'm using the debt snowball method. So starting off with the smallest balance first, that being our car loan, and then every win builds momentum for the next one. The money is coming from 3 different side hustles that I have going on right now. And this is all stuff that I'm doing during nap time and after bedtime and before my son wakes up in the morning as well. I want to use most of my extra income, if not all of it, to go towards our debt. We're also getting ready to sell one of our cars. So we're going to be down to 1 car for a while. And we're really not wanting to take on more debt while we still have this car loan. We really want to avoid lifestyle creep, which is basically you increase your expenses as your income increases. We don't want that. We want to set ourselves up for a good future, set ourselves and our kids up as well. My dream car is a minivan, and hopefully I'll get one by the end of this year. We'll see. This channel is my accountability. I'm going to be sharing the real numbers, the payments, the progress, all along the way. Everything from the times that I actually make some money to the times that I don't really make anything. This isn't a just manifest abundance advice type stuff. This is me and what it actually looks like to dig yourself out as a mom with no salary and a toddler on your hip or napping. Putting yourself out there like this is not easy. And honestly, a big part of me wants to just run and hide right now. But I told myself that this was the year I was going to do everything in my power to help my family build a better future. So that's what I'm doing. The only problem is that I'm really bad at keeping secrets from my husband. When I'm excited, sad, frustrated, I go directly to him. So let's see how far this can go without him figuring it out. If you've ever looked at your debt and felt like it was impossible to tackle, you're not alone. I've been there. I get it. I'm still there. But I'm doing something about it now. And if you want to follow along and maybe start your own journey, please subscribe, like, comment. All the engagement is appreciated and is going to be helped to determine extra payments towards our debt as well. I'll be posting updates every week. Thank you so much for being here. See you next week.